Hello. Hmm. There we go. Let's skip that because we know the drill. Meat Slip. The new hit single by Persimans. Oh, this again. This seems like I'm not a game programmer, but when they're like remastering this seems like it should have been the thing they got rid of. And I don't know why it doesn't work half the time. How's it going, Hank? Oh, let's grab a newspaper.
What do you want, Steve?
Nothing. Okay.
Good. Finally.
What's going on over here?
Hello, dear. How are you today? Did you hear what happened at the barber shop? Someone broke into Pastorelli's salon and took his antique barber's pole. The next morning, Pastorelli touched some live wires that the thief left lying around and was electrocuted. Well, that darn foreigner got what he deserved, if you ask me, coming into a nice little town like Harvest and stealing business. Heavens, if a bowl and scissors were good enough for your
You're
farm,
a saint,
I don't see
Mom.
why
Thank you.
decent working folk need a fancy wop styling their hair. That's how
Okay.
it goes. First you get a sissy trim, then bang, you're a communist. Isn't it exciting, Steve? 5 days and 1,200 cookies later, the bake sale is already here. Where does the time fly?
Those 1,200 cookies. How many are you taking to the sale?
Oh, about 20. The rest were stale. But the effort wasn't wasted. It's for a good cause. Will you be at the school tonight?
Wouldn't miss it.
That's nice, dear. It's good to be open to new experiences.
How exactly is this bake sale supposed to benefit hobos and tramps?
Mr. Moynihan over at the Wayfarer Hotel can tell you more about that. Either way, I think you should be at the school tonight.
Isn't it the Wayward Hotel? An inconsistency. This game sucks.
What does Moynihan have to do with this bake sale?
He was the one who suggested it.
I thought the lodge was sponsoring it. Is he a member?
No, but he has ties to the order, and he's intimately acquainted with the problem. He not only runs the hotel, he's also the mortician.
Okay. We already knew all that, but
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Oh, there's the newspaper, sorry.
Hey, Steve, you.
Can we go back into our dad's room? We're back.
What? Oh, it's you, son. I told you not to come in here. It's too risky.
Mom.
This is no time to talk gibberish.
Fuck.
This is no time to talk gibberish. Get out of here. Now.
Okay. So if you can go in there well before you're supposed to, and Mom will still be in there, and she'll just kill you on sight. Let's go around seeing what people think of Mr. Pastorelli's passing.
Hello, Steve. Those PTA busybodies have hurt my business. Something terrible this week. Nobody's buying my cookies. They're all saving up for the big bake sale. Somebody stole the barber's pole from that nice Italian. Steve, can you imagine? And then they left live wires dangling in a puddle, which Pastorelli immediately stepped in and fried. The stupid dago. Heavens to Betsy, when it rains it pours. Naughty fellows like Deputy Loomis aside, I think every man should cultivate an interest in girly magazines, if it'll keep them out of the field of interior design. Those firemen, Betsy.
Okay. Actually, there's something that I missed. On night 4.
What?
I need some.
Good old Now go, son.
There's something I missed on night 4 that I need to show you.
Can't talk now. Don't be. So. Good. A new.
Wait, this. Oh, wait, no. This is the wrong night. But just bear with me here.
All right.
I want to go immediately to the next night when we need to do the barber pole thing. I think I already have the wrench and tape.
Damn it, what's so hard about remembering to
Okay. What I forgot to show you is that we can actually go back into the fire station at night. And he's dead. That's it. Thank you for the dog barking. That's awesome. And besides talking to people, there's some other stuff we can do.
Sorry, son. No. Well, son, the day of the long-awaited bake sale has finally arrived. Yes, sir. It's gonna be a hot time in the old town tonight. It's been missing for months now. I keep meaning to get another, but, well, the button's very distinctive. Next time you...
Let's see our handiwork at the barbershop. It's you guys are still in here? Oh dear. Oh, the sheep's okay, somehow.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands. I was one what found Pastorelli this morning after he stepped in the water with the live wires hanging out. His body was so burnt his arms and legs was blackened, fused together, and the sheep was well done too. Problem is, both was burnt so bad, and the flesh all crisp and distorted, limbs melded. You couldn't tell them apart. And well, I didn't want to take a chance on eating Italian. No, sir, I didn't. I tell you, the only thing worse than a fire station full of sissies is a fire station full of pig sissies. They're all accusing each other of stealing some silk underwear or something. Boy, whoever said fighting fire with fire be happy in harvest. 'Cause we got a fire station full of flamers. Nice to see you again, Steve.
I can't talk now, son. I'm busy with this game. I guess you heard that dang idiot Pastorelli went out and got himself electrocuted. Somebody stole a barber's pole. The alarm system triggered the sprinkler. There was water on the floor this morning, and the darn crook left exposed wires out. The Pastorelli came in, flipped the switch, and then zap! Well, maybe them aliens is hot for colored glass after all.
Alright, so I understand that I'm directly responsible for Pastorelli's death. I get that. But... And that's my...
Anytime.
That's my rebuttal. What does the Colonel have to say?
Son, I've got more important things.
Okay, never mind. The Colonel is so detached from the community.
Can't talk now, Steve. Breaks my heart to see everyone getting so excited over a bake sale. What a terrible waste. There's only one thing people need to be eating, and that's red meat and plenty of it. There's nothing healthier.
Bye.
Don't be such a stranger, Steve.
What does Range Rider have to say?
Can't talk now, but happy.
Mr. McKnight probably has nothing to say.
Don't hurry back.
Nope.
Stephen, I'm glad you're that disc. Remember, Stephen, tonight is the PTA bake sale. You'll be there, won't you? That's good. I hope to see you there. I really do.
I've never seen that frame before.
Stop by anytime, Stephen.
Seeing you here again, one with... My breast just swells with pride whenever I think about the PTA's valuable service in this community. Hope to see you at the bake sale tonight. When I went to get my hair trimmed this morning, imagine my surprise when I learned that the barber shop had been burglarized. And worse, that Mr. Pastorelli had been electrocuted. Harvest mourns the loss of an irreplaceable citizen. All of us will feel the loss only with the passage of time.
Bye.
Drop in again soon.
All these unforgettable characters, and I kind of sincerely mean that. Oh, that's right. I don't think we can go back into the fire station still. Nope. He's still writing his bug report over there.
Sorry, I don't feel up right now. To talking, that is. Everybody's so darn happy about that darn bake sale. Mrs. Loomis will be there, but the sheriff always says I'm half-baked, so I reckon I got no business going. Anytime.
Thank you for your service, Deputy Gooner. Thank you.
Boy, the way you keep pestering me, you'd think you were feeling guilty about something. Are you? I'm nowhere near solving the Tucker case, and now I have to deal with a bunch of firemen throwing a hissy fit over some stolen cloth. Can you imagine? What the heck is going on around here? Looks like we've got us a mini crime wave on our hands. Just got a report about another act of vandalism. Maybe related to the Tucker incident and the fire station robbery. Someone broke into Pastorelli's barbershop and took his pole. Next morning, Pastorelli touched some live electrical wires that were left dangling, and zap, no more barber. What was just an act of vandalism has just become a case of manslaughter. I don't like it. Harvest used to be such a nice little town. Stop on by any time.
I keep forgetting that you can even go in the hotel.
Young man, I do hope you'll attend the bake sale and spend heavily. It's for the needy, you know.
Sure. And all they have to do to benefit is die.
A ditch makes a poor resting place. You'll need to learn that if you ever want to leave Harvest.
You make it sound like I have a choice.
A choice that is rapidly vanishing. Join the lodge, Stephen, while you may.
So Mr. Moynihan is played by Gilbert Austin, I think is his name, the director, creator.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
But there's actually something to do. at the funeral home. A young man lies motionless in the casket. Red stains are visible on his shirt and boots. Wait, hang on. Hang on. So basically, I don't know why it's not letting. There we go. Holy shit. So basically, these people are being murdered, and it's being covered up. And even though I don't think anyone in the town would give a shit, we can blackmail Moynihan to get the astro glue.
Ah, you've taken up photography, I see. Now why on earth would you choose such a grotesque subject?
That John Doe you've got boxed up in the chapel? He didn't just drop dead. Someone helped him take the plunge.
You may be right. I'm a mortician, not a medical examiner.
You don't have to be to know that being ripped to shreds can be detrimental to your health.
This is not something you want to be looking into, young man. Got the goods, have you? You're in harvest, my young friend. Have you tried the road out of town yet? Do so and you may question exactly who has who.
Look, are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do I go to the sheriff with these pictures?
That would be a grave mistake, I assure you. I've told you all I can. My losses have been substantial of late, so I can't offer you money. The only thing I can give you in exchange for the photographs is my tube of astro glue. I do suggest you take it, for it's all you'll get from me. A wise decision. When a wasp's nest is stirred up, it is seldom the wasps who grieve later.
Okay. And I think that brings us immediately to nighttime. Or not. Oh, that's right, we need to go to the lodge. But first... Is the wasp woman still dead in here? Oh, you can't even see her. Oh, well. Get our next task.
And here it is, the object doll, imported Venetian glass and Italian dreams. You have done well. An unfortunate side effect that Pastorelli was electrocuted because you left live wires in a puddle on the floor. But as those with affectations of worldliness say, c'est la vie.
bake sale commences.
Will be at hand, when sacrifice will be the order of the day. Your time in
I forgot to check out Mr. Johnson and Mr. Potsdam. All right. So there's basically no way to morally justify setting her diner on fire. Oh wait, let's actually go to the bake sale. Oh no. How about that? The TV station is closed. It sure is. None of these women are our mother, although they're all played by the same actress. That's the blind lady from the...
What a good boy you are. Have a cookie. Derelicts and bums who wander into town who don't have enough money for a decent burial.
They deserve to be buried. It's the Christian thing to do.
That's awful nice of you. But why do so many derelicts and bums die in harvest?
Don't be such a wise apple, Steve.
Buy some cookies? Mercy, what a terrible thing to say. Isn't it, ladies?
Yes, terrible.
Buy some cookies?
Why, I never! Isn't that right, ladies?
Yes, never.
No blood on the floor. Do unto others as you would do unto your mother. No laughing, no sports allowed. Seems reasonable.
Buy some cookies?
Why, I never...
Yeah.
Hello.
They
That's all.
don't.
On the night of our bake sale?
Oops. So a lady just came in and revealed that the TV station is burning down. Okay. We break in the same way we did last time.
Damn it. Well, that didn't work.
Why is that not working? Now, unfortunately, they have a fire alarm. Now, where's the tube of it? There it is. And there's a cake cover back here that, like, you can barely make out.
Well, that didn't work.
Let me put the Astro glue on the cake cover. I don't understand the way that these items are like auto-sorted at all. Her turn on the grease fryer. Use our matches that we found in the cemetery like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
It's just a prank, bro. And today is when actual dark shit starts to happen. So, viewer discretion is advised. I guess burning down a building is pretty dark, but...
What is it now?
Hank,
What?
why are you sitting in front of that blank TV?
Someone burnt down the TV channel. There's nothing on. Nothing on.
Honestly, Hank, you're acting like an alcoholic. I told you all that TV would hurt you.
Watching TV don't hurt me, Mom. But not watching TV hurts bad. If I find out who burnt down the TV station, I'll make him wish he was one of those damn Indians. Good.
Hello, dear. How are you today? The nerve of some people.
Viewer
burning
discretion
down
is
the TV
advised for
station to
later in
detract
this
from our
conversation as
bake
well.
sale.
I doubt the perpetrator did it just to annoy the Harvest PTA.
Coincidence? I don't think so. Just 6 months ago, the newspaper building went up in smoke. Obviously, there's a firebug on the loose. Either that or a communist. Steve, I'm so scared.
What's communism got to do with anything?
Just ask Colonel Monroe at the missile base. He'll tell you. Now that the bake sale's over, I just don't know how I'll fill my time. Oh, I feel so useless. My goodness. What's wrong with her?
Yeah.
My goodness.
I wonder what that baby's doing now.
Oh, it's not as bad as it looks. You just pop them back in. See? As good as new. That tarantula she ate must have had wasp eggs in it.
Don't you think we should get her to a doctor?
What for?
Unfortunately, there
She's
is no
got
hospital
her
or
mother.
doctor.
How silly I was, feeling useless just because there are no more cookies to bake. I can still rear my brood. This is a sign, Steve. I have a purpose again.
Glad to see you're feeling better.
Mind, that fire still burns my britches. First the newspaper building, then DNA's diner, then WHAR. I sense a pattern. And any pattern I can't make a dress out of is no darn good. I suppose you heard about DNA's diner burning down? Sheriff Dwayne thinks it was a grease fire. We took a black eye on the bake sale, but I'm sure the Harvest PTA annual blood drive will be more successful. Overall, we made about $200, hardly enough to bury a dead horse, and definitely not enough to cover the annual blood drive.
Annual blood drive, huh?
If you knew how much blood we get, you'd be more impressed. Donations are mandatory.
Now it looks like it's her mouth
If
that's
you're still
opening.
here come Sunday, you'll be expected to give.
Until it hurts, I suppose.
Until it hurts. Even Hank will have to donate. Of course, lodge members are exempt. Remember that.
Hey, either way, no one's sticking me with the needle.
We don't use needles.
Hank, that kid over by the television?
Your little brother is home.
Is he?
That's a much older conversation.
Don't forget to put Hello, dear. Don't forget to...
Man.
Paper, you know the drill. Let's avoid killing children if we can help it.
There now. See?
But let's see what everybody has to say about the fires first. And then visit the diner. For another viewer discretion is advised kind of scene.
Hello, Steve. I don't mind telling you, when I heard what happened to the diner, I went out and got me extra insurance right away. I have no desire to wind up dangling from my rafters like Edna. Believe you me. Steve, did you see the fire? As I was watching the TV station go up, I was reminded of the old Sentinel building. When you think about it, you know, 2 communication complexes going up in smoke, you have to wonder if it was a coincidence.
Bye. Okay, we actually do need to go to the diner first.
I've tried so hard to find an excuse to keep on fighting. But Karen and I can't go out alone any longer. This diner he left us was all we had. It was always a struggle to keep it running in such a small town. And now we've lost it. I know that I can't afford to support us now. There's only one way out. I'm sure you won't be able to understand the depth of despair that would enable a mother to put a rope around her baby's neck and push her into the air and jump after her. I wonder if I'll hear her next now. If she kicks around and takes a long time to strangle me, I'll scream, but I won't cut her down. I've got to be stronger than I ever was before. But I hope she doesn't get it. God help us and forgive us, Edna Fitzpatrick.
Okay. There's a couple. There's a bit more bits that are. I think there's one thing that's kind of worse than that. But yeah, your mileage might vary on that one. He's still filing out his bug report. Hey, Deputy Loomis.
I'm sorry. I don't. Get it?
Why is the evidence room open? Or has it been the whole time? Okay. Did I save for day 6? Yes, I did.
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I have the feeling your image shall soon adorn my slab.
Sure thing.
And I'd rather not know the face of the meat I'm slicing. It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station
Good to see you, buddy.
harvest to die. They simply drop dead, like that corpse in the chapel, all dressed up and nowhere to go. No mourners, no point. That I still must provide them with prompt burials by town charter, and absorb the losses myself. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must... The WHAR fire is just another example of the vagaries of my profession. Odd, after such a catastrophic conflagration, not to have any fatalities. Disappointing, in a way. I might have gotten some paying customers for a change.
Oh, Miyamoto walked in looking like dynamite. Hello. Hello, my name is Person Mans.
I'd say it's...
And we're finishing a game that we started yesterday for Weird Game Wednesdays. It's called Harvest, and it's a little crazy and has some scenes that might not be to everybody's taste, but welcome and thank you. Where were we last? We need to talk to everybody about the fire.
Sorry, son. No time to... Hello there, young man. What's the good word?
Someone burned WHAR down last night.
Really? I hadn't heard anything.
I've been
about
doing good. I just haven't felt
Since I
like
don't
being
have
in
a
the
TV,
Discord.
I didn't notice it was off. Really?
Okay, we just had to pretend like we
Next.
didn't see him burn down the TV station. I haven't checked in on Mr. Johnson because he's a gross misogynist and I hate him.
Hello, Steve. How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right.
Right.
You...
Why are we... Okay.
Bye now. Sorry, Steve. Too tired. So Pastorelli's barber pole got stolen. Big deal. Now me, I know tragedy. Of course, Pastorelli got electrocuted, but at least his pain is over. DNA's diner burned down. What a shame. Women running things, that's the
Man, he
problem.
would have loved Reddit.
If she'd had a man around, that fire never would have happened.
Certified Twitter user.
What a waste. Damn terrible thing. That business with the TV station. I can't sleep now. Keep waking up in a cold sweat. I'm thinking of getting some fireproof aluminum siding for my garage. Think that's a good idea?
So we just burnt down a diner, separately from the TV station that burned down. And now we're kind of interrogating everyone about their reactions to it before we report back to the lodge to report our success. We need to talk to the hillbilly and the little person in here.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son. I'll cut you a nice price on it. The TV station burning down's been good for business. Lots of folks are thinking of investing in aluminum siding.
That shadow is just the guy who was electrocuted as a result of one of our other pranks. Don't worry about it.
Nice to see.
I can't talk now, son. Ain't that a kick in the head? First we lose the only barber in town, then poof! No more diner either. Don't that beat all? And now that the TV station's burned down, maybe folks will get off their duff and get outdoors. Live a little.
Maybe take up alien hunting. Say, Clem, will aluminum siding protect you from them alien sensor jobbies?
Nope. You show up on their radar as a hunter surrounded by aluminum siding. Trust me, lead's the ticket.
Just my luck.
What a tragedy.
Anytime.
Does he have anything to say?
Son, I've got...
No, he doesn't. He's my favorite guy, and he's left us out in the cold.
Can't talk now, Steve. Don't be...
I probably should have warned you guys before I went in there.
Seeing you here again. When it rains, it pours. Isn't that so? First, Edna goes through all that with her daughter. Then she loses her diner. If that happened to me, I'd hang myself.
Okay. Let's talk to Miss... whatever her name is. Miss Whaley.
Stephen, I'm glad you're here. Stephen, you're just... I'm sure one of these precious darlings burnt down the television station. And if the little shits could talk, I'm sure I'd find out who. But as it is... I guess everyone will have to take my special civics course again.
I've never seen that scene before. And now we can't figure out what was inside that safe at the TV station. But let's oversee our handiwork. Range Rider?
Say, can you spare a dime?
Oh, he's
for
auditioning for
Buckaroo
Fallout, I think.
Down on his luck. The whole shebang just went up in flames, and I'm looking to mosey on to greener pastures, where the sunset's always golden, and there's always another savage to kill.
Now that I think about it, the last part of this game, the Lodge, is really, really, really annoying. So I don't think we'll be doing that today. Shit. I guess that's everybody. The fire station is closed to us now. I haven't actually talked to the Potsdams or Stephanie, our fiance / fellow captive.
Did you say hello to your father for me? Thank God. You know, with a slaughterhouse full of meat in town, what kind of nutcase would steal a barber's pole? Oh well, Pastorelli won't need it where he is. God rest his soul. Those silly willies down at the fire station are just incensed about losing some
That was like 3
decorators.
days ago, my man.
Some people. Harvest will never be the same without DNA's diner. Or without DNA, for that matter.
You kidnapped her daughter, man.
Hello, dear. Sorry, Steve. I'm too upset to talk right now. I can't believe anyone would burn down the TV station the night of the bake sale. I just hope nothing will stop the Harvest Village ride. And I don't think that anything can. I'm not one to gossip, but I'm sure you've heard that DNA's diner burned down. Did you know she killed herself?
I'm glad the
when she
sounds of the
found
ocean
out?
are soothing us.
Her and her daughter, too. I hear the sheriff suspects the fire was set. If you ask me, whoever burned down the diner is a murderer, just the same as if he'd blown Edna's brains out personally. Not at all. She wouldn't have killed herself if not for the fire. No, all in all, someone murdered
It was
her.
just a prank.
And I hope he's happy. Give my
Okay. I don't think Stephanie is gonna be thrilled with what we've done.
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here. I saw the TV station go up from my window. It lighted up the whole town. It looked like hell. I wished it would consume the whole damn place. And me with it.
Don't talk like that.
I'm sorry. I just can't stand it anymore.
I wish there was something I could do.
There is. Make love to me.
No.
You wouldn't be taking it.
I know. But I can't.
I guess I understand. But I can't say I like it. You know the firemen?
One sex scene is enough.
Someone stole some fabric from them. And they're... Why would firemen spend their time decorating? Only in harvest. I don't know if you heard or not, but Mr. Pastorelli, the barber, he's dead. Looks like somebody stole a barber's pole from him, then left the exposed electrical wires and some water on the floor. Pastorelli walked in, flipped on the lights, and... Know anything about that?
I just wanted the pole for the initiation?
Oh my God! Steve, that was no little prank! A man died!
That doesn't mean it's not a prank.
Forgot about the live wires in the water.
That doesn't change the fact that you killed him. This initiation killed him.
It was just an accident.
An accident which wouldn't have happened if not for the lodge. Don't you see? I'm beginning to think that the lodge poisons everything it touches. Harvest, even you.
Okay.
I didn't create this situation.
Are you sure?
No. But however it started, I'm gonna see it through to the end.
Vandalism, theft, manslaughter?
Man.
What's next, Steve? Murder?
The lesson is don't tell Stephanie the truth about anything. Lie to your loved ones.
I was more worried about getting out of here than anything else. But now that I know you, I'm worried about you too.
I'm fine.
A man is dead because of you. How can you be fine? You've got to stop this. Tell me, is anything positive going to come out of this lodge initiation crap?
Yeah, or escape, hopefully.
It just seems to me that this order of yours is getting you in deeper and deeper trouble.
They can't make me do anything I don't want to do.
No. But maybe when it's all said and done, you'll want to do anything.
You've got to trust me.
I heard that DNA's diner burned down.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Did you torch it, Steve?
Damn.
Jesus. Edna hung herself. And her daughter, too. Steve, what's happening to you?
I don't know.
This is why we don't sleep with men wearing flannel
No matter
shirts,
the price,
Stephanie.
right? Make it without me, then. I see the road you're on, and I don't like it. What good will it do to lose Harvest if you lose yourself, too? I think you'd better go, Steve. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Come back and visit.
Now let's go debrief with the Sergeant at Arms.
DNA's diner is no more, as is Edna herself. She hung herself as soon as she realized what had happened to her beloved establishment. A true entrepreneur and a credit to her nation.
You made me a murderer. For the first time.
Her suicide was an unforeseen byproduct, predictable by no one. She killed herself. She made her choice. If you were a catalyst, join the rest of the world. We all live off the deaths of others. Still, you sought to...
I think we got like 20 minutes left before the stopping point, and I'm going to be sending you guys over to Viper Fox, another streamer, a friend of the channel. No longer. I thought this was the initiation.
This was only a trial to determine your worthiness for testing your initiation into the mysteries of the harvest.
Now, don't I look silly?
In the meantime, be patient. Protocols must be observed before initiation may commence.
How I recognize the sign?
You will know when you receive the invitation. Bring it here, and your initiation shall begin.
Okay, now we gotta go home and, like, wait for an invitation, I guess. What's Mom doing? What's the mom doing?
Hello, dear. How are you today? Oh, dear, I just heard what happened to Stephanie.
What do you mean? What happened to her?
You haven't heard? Well, young man, you march right over there this instant. She's your fiancée, after all.
Oh no. Maybe she got fed up with me. I'm gonna be super real. I'm very familiar with this game. I don't know what that scene has to do with anything. I don't know why he was up there screaming.
Guess I can forget about the meat, huh?
What do you mean?
Your dad must have pulled some strings. Be sure and check Stephanie's pillow, you lucky bum.
What the hell are you talking about?
You'll see once the sheriff gets here. Stephanie. Things will never be the same now. Guess I'll be watching TV nights.
Okay, you can come in now, son.
My God. Is that what I think it is?
Oh no, Sub-Zero got her.
It's a spinal cord.
Is it Stephanie?
I can see a resemblance, but I can't be sure.
More pie, Sheriff?
Pie? Don't you realize what's happened?
Oh, indeed I do. I can just hear the tongues wagging at the PTA. Was it suicide?
Never heard of anyone pulling their own spinal cord out before. Off the record, I'd have to say no. No, all in all, I'd say this was death by natural causes.
Natural causes?
You can't live without a spinal cord, son. Nothing unnatural about that. Think I will have some more pie.
Right away.
I can't believe this. This is horrible.
Believe me, you get to the point to where this is routine. Now, the only clue we got is that card on our pillow. Take a look at it.
This is practically a confession.
Confession to what, son?
Murder. Isn't that what you're here to investigate?
Son, you don't investigate natural deaths. No point.
Then I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
Yeah. I'm sure you will.
More pie, Sheriff?
Don't mind if I do.
Incredible.
I don't suppose it'd hurt for you to take the card, seeing as it was addressed to you. Shucks, I'm sorry I had to read it in the first place, but that's my job. Say, I wonder if there's more pie.
But on the bright side...
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Steve. Well, what family doesn't have its little problems?
If it's not poor dental hygiene, it's a spinal column on the bed.
That's a good attitude, I think.
I'm so hungry, Steve. So hungry. If I'd been an astronaut, I could afford all the meat I want. The red kind. And the young, pink kind, too.
Oh my god. Mr. Potsdam, you belong in jail. Okay. But now we can get into the lodge, I think. Because we got the invitation. Am I stupid? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
I don't understand.
Okay, sorry, that skipped by accident, but he says that we haven't... That's not the invitation. The invitation is the spinal cord, which we have to go get from the crypt. You expect me to steal the remains and bring them here?
I expect nothing. What must unfold will. You were provided an invitation.
And coming up is the first mandatory fight in the game. Man. Oh no, it's a demon dog. Let's get that pitchfork out here. Woo! There it is. Yoink! How do you leave this horrible place? Thank you. Unfortunately, we will not be entering the lodge, or just barely entering the lodge in this installment. And I'll send you raiders on your way.
You have done well. Now let the initiation commence. As your mystagogue, it is requested and required that I turn over this sacred dagger to you to aid you in your quest.
What is this?
You must now
It's something that you would cut your fingers off trying to use.
find it a hostile place.
Are you supposed to help me or get me killed?
I'm starting you on the path of initiation to a very special, very exclusive brotherhood. I am merely the administrator.
Oh, Viper's watching Tubi movies.
View me as an enemy or a friend depends on how well you're prepared to pass.
This thing? You haven't said what it is.
It is a special weapon. Using it will be part. You always have a choice initiate. Whatever occurs in here is relevant to the great question which you cannot help but answer. What is at issue is whether in answering the question you will find the answers you seek. You will encounter those in
Just tell me, is
the membership
oh, great.
I initiation begin.
Man, all he does is yap. Okay, that'll do us. Let's... It's been a while since we rated. Everybody wanted to support. Get your booty butts in there. In 3, 2, 1. And I'll see you all later.